Hello and welcome back. David Stubbs here, legendary football manager and an unofficial World Cup pundit. If you do hear of any football management jobs going, preferably high level, feel free to get in touch. Right, it's preview time. Spain. They're one of the favoritos for the Capola. They've got a fantastic midfield, Iniesta, Xavi Alonso, but for me they're a little bit lightweight. In fact, I think I could beat every single one of them at an arm wrestle. In fact, I'll put that out there right now. If any of the Spain team want to get in touch with David Stubbs and have a wee arm wrestle, I will beat every single one of you. Get in talker with me. Right. Tough one, they got a lot of good players, but I'd say the traitor, Diego Costa, used to be a Brazilian. He's playing on home soil, he's playing on Brazilian soil, but now he's Spanish, but he has played for Brazil in the past. So what is he? Is he Spanish, Brazilian, Branish, Spazilian? I think he's a Spazilian. I think he could be very good for them if he doesn't get his head chopped off by a drug cartel and thrown in a Brazilian canal. If they do have canals, I don't know. But I think it's Diego Costa. But watch your back, it's Brazilian. Boringly enough, they'll probably win it, won't they? They'll just keep the ball, strolling about, drinking paella, smoothies and that kind of stuff, while they just bore everybody to death with their passing, you know. Might be a good idea in the heat, but still don't find it very interesting myself. So, you know, I think they'll do pretty well. I think they'll get to the final, probably win it, them or Mexico. My recommendation on how to stop the Spanish, just keep kicking them. Keep kicking them till you've kicked their sinews off and that. You've got a squad of 23, you can handle some suspensions. I must say I love the Dutch with their laid-back approach to sex and drugs. In fact, I used to have a Dutch girlfriend called Matilda, who was brilliant, really good at the go-kart in fact, and she could complete jigsaws in record time. I believe that she's in a mental institution somewhere in Malta, has been since the 90s, but fond memories of her. And if you're watching, Matilda, I've still got that corner piece of the jigsaw of the Eiffel Tower. Hope that wasn't a thing that sent you over the edge. Anyway, Netherlands, very good team. So they're a very good team. Star man's Robin. Always cuts inside and shoots with his left foot. I don't know why football managers don't stop him doing that. That's what he does. Arjen Robben looks like an alien. Well, you never quite know with the Dutch. You know, they could be great, like crumbling a Kit Kat onto some cereal, or they could be awful, like throwing yogurt on your own face and throwing blueberries at a cat. Actually, that may be quite fun. I don't recommend you try it, but it might be quite fun. Anyway, I reckon the Dutch will probably get knocked out in the group stage. That's controversial, but then I've always been controversial. I broke into a nunnery dressed as Freddie Mercury. You should have seen the looks on their faces. I feel a bit guilty about it now, to be honest. They were expecting it. They're aggressive and swaggering like a young David Stubbs, you know. They're like, they're strong, passionate, irresistible, like me on a dance floor. I love them. I think they're great. I think they're going to do very well. If they were a lady, I'd be after their best friend, you know, just to get her number, you know, or I'd be trying to organise some kind of random chance meeting in the middle of the library or the fish and chip shop. So I like them. Chile, good players. Now, their star player is a guy called Pablo Hernandez. You probably haven't heard of him. I hadn't heard of him. In fact, I thought he was a Mexican, but he's not. He plays for his club team, O'Higgins. again, I've not heard of them, but they reminded me of my first sexual encounter in an Irish bar in the middle of Dublin with a lady named Maggie. Much older than me she was, but a lot of energy. She'd had a tough life, but you know, I had a lovely time.
Well, I think we've got a pretty good chance. I think they might win the group. I can see them winning the group. Pat's win.
We'll throw another shrimp on the barbie if it isn't the old Aussies. I reckon with their dyed blonde hair and, you know, sun-kissed faces, they're more suited to lying about on the beach. I can't see their casually racist banter paying off at the World Cup, to be honest. I like them, I mean, as people, but they're footballers, are they? Surfers maybe, no footballers. Don't know whether they've got any good players, have they? Does Harry Kewell still play for them? Or Mark Bosnich, maybe? Nope, don't recognise any of these. Mitchell Langerak, Massimo Luongo. Those aren't Australian names. Must have got the wrong team sheet. This must be for Croatia or something like that, maybe.